Good morning and welcome to the session of Learning Success. Remember, success can be taught and success can be learnt. Today, we are learning success from this book, Master Money, Sex, Power. Today is day 9, so we will read from chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous, she is simple and knows nothing. Now, there are many women, they can be foolish. Now, how to identify a foolish woman? We should know that we can identify anybody by their behavior and their words and their decision making. Watch the words of people. See how they make their decisions. See their lifestyle. That is how we know who they are. They are intelligent or foolish or God-fearing or anyone can be marked by their words, their decision making, the friends they keep, the way they live, and the lifestyle they have. And now, foolish women can be identified by certain things. First of all, you can identify them by their words. They're clamorous. Now, clamorous is not glamorous. Clamorous is loud, confused, noisy, and vehement. We all know that everyone can get angry, but the way somebody reacts or acts when they are angry is a clue to understand who they are. When they become angry, they become very noisy and they become very vehement in their protest. Let me tell you, we all can be angry, but we should know how to handle our anger. A foolish woman will not know how to handle her anger. Sometimes when she is angry in public, she will blast in the public. She will not know that, hey, this is a public place. If I talk anything here or if I do anything here, what will happen to the respect the people around me have, my family has. Sometimes I have seen women, they are very noisy, and in any place, there are some teachers who have a very loud noise. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people becoming noisy in the public without even knowing that people are watching them and people are, making estimates about them. First of all, if you represent a father, if you talk unpolitical words in public, that means you are bringing disrespect to your daddy. If you are married and you have a husband, and if you are noisy and unpolitically behaving in the public, that means you are bringing a disrespect to your husband and not only your family, even your husband's family. So your foolish woman is clamorous. The second nature of a foolish woman is she's simple. That means she lacks common sense. She lacks reasoning. And she is unreasonable in her demands and in her decisions and in her lifestyle. See, she is unreasonable. There was a young lady. She comes from a very poor family. Now she got a good job. Now the moment she got a good job, she was waiting for her salary to come. Now the moment the salary came, she went and bought a dress which was costing almost 75% of her salary because she wanted to have such a dress. Now look at this lady. Now this lady, okay, she is a young lady. She has a great future, but she lacks common sense. For her family, her children, her husband, her house doesn't matter. It is her looks matters, and the dress she bought cannot be worn on a day-to-day basis. It can be worn only once a year. So blowing such a money at that point on such a trivial thing, when the whole family is waiting for some good food, for some good things, for a blessing, she is so unconcerned about everything. See, a foolish woman is simple. She lacks common sense. It is not common sense. Now, many times the common sense which we talk about is very uncommon. Great wise man Mike Murdoch said, common sense is actually to be called as uncommon sense because it is not common any longer. Okay, many people they lack reasoning. They don't have any reason. They don't have any proper reason for doing things. Their whims and fancies leads them. It is not their reasoning which is leading them. So simple is not just uncomplicated only. Yeah, they can be uncomplicated. But the truth is, life is not for just the simple people. Life has complicated problems. Families have complicated problems. Our courts are full of complicated problems which the judges take years to solve. So if you are in a world which is so complex, as a simpleton or with a simple behavior, how are you going to have a happy life? How are you going to solve your problems of your life? So it is not that you should become complex, you should become equipped. My friends, if you are a lady, if you are a woman, you cannot be glamorous, you cannot afford to live a simple life, my friends. You have to understand and increase in your understanding. See that you take care of your life. The next thing is she knows nothing. She knows nothing. That means her knowledge level is very, very less. She has no clue of anything. You talk to her about law, she doesn't know. Talk to her about finance, she doesn't know. Talk to her about people administration, she doesn't know. Talk to her about some subject, she doesn't know. Hey, what are you doing? Because your foolish woman knows nothing. Maybe she knows little bit cooking, little bit dressing, little bit behavior, little bit taking care of children. I tell you, such women are foolish. Okay? Now, this lady sits at the door of her house. What does the work of a woman at the door of the house? Door of the house is the place where she should go out. That means she is all the time getting out of the house. She is not in the house. Every lady is needed by the children. The children need the woman, the mother. The husband needs the wife. I'll tell you something. The woman is the primary instrument or primary machinery, human machinery of the house. It is the lady of the house. She runs the house. It is the lady of the house who fixes the menu. It is the lady of the house who determines the lifestyle of the house. That's why it says the law of the mother. The law of the house is the law of the mother. When the mothers have no laws, when the mothers don't instruct the children, I tell you, children, they grow up as useless or indecisive boys and girls because the mothers don't instruct. This is the lifestyle. This is how you should be. This is how you should dress. This is how you should do. This is how you should behave. This is how you should sleep. Everything is told by the mother in the house. So the mother becomes the law of the house. When the mothers have no law, the house has no law. When the mothers have no standard, the house has no standard. When the mothers do whatever they want, I tell you, the family, the children can do whatever they want. My friends, that's why it says the law of the mother. So a foolish woman, she is glamorous, she is simple, she knows nothing, but she sits at the door of the house talking to strangers. What a tragedy it is. My friends, if you are a young lady, I want you to learn how to be an intelligent woman, a woman who is, who keeps her dignity, who understands and enhances her understanding. A woman who keeps the respect of the family. A woman who will talk properly in public, who talk properly so that whom she represents will be respected. Okay, and a woman whose reasoning is powerful, whose ability to think is good, and she knows, and she cannot be easily deceived. She cannot be just taken like that. Anybody can. Women are sometimes, these women can be easily deceived because they are very silly people. They are very silly. Their fights are all small fights. They always argue with the other ladies on the community. They are very silly. I'll tell you something. If you are a woman, you learn from these statements. Actually, who is teaching this? The wise man. And if you are a man, you better choose a wife who is a woman of God or somebody who is not these things. Evaluate her. Talk to her. See whether she obeys her father. See whether she has someone. See whether she is respectful. See how she is. I'll tell you, you will make a beautiful family. If you learn all these things, you will make a beautiful family. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed. We will meet tomorrow, same time, same place. God bless you.